Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The presentation will begin momentarily. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage your host for this evening, Evrod Cassimy from WDIV Local 4.
Wow. Can we keep that applause going for yourselves, ladies and gentlemen? For many of us, this is, the first event that you might have been out to since this whole panorama has happened, pandemic, you know what I mean, right? So a big round of applause to you for coming out and for being a part of this, what is going to be an incredible night. And let's give it up for Our Detroit, because this actually is their first big event since the pandemic first happened. So thank you to Our Detroit for bringing us all out here. Everybody looks so beautiful tonight. And doesn't it feel good to just be back in person and to seeing people from the eyes down for once? I only heard like 3 people say yes. Doesn't it feel good to see people from the eyes down and not just from the eye up? Thank you. Okay. When I heard that they were actually having this event, I said, absolutely, yes, I will be there. And when I saw that it was not virtual, I was even more excited. And then when I heard that it was at the Fillmore, I was elated because I hadn't been back here since the last Our Detroit event. So we are certainly excited to be here, excited to see each and every one of you, and you guys look fantastic tonight. I've been hosting this event, John and I were trying to figure out, for at least half the amount of time I've been here in Detroit. So I've been here about 8 years now, and it is always exceptional every single time, and you guys are in for a real treat tonight. From indoors to outside, we're gonna take a look at the fabulous commercial facilities that continue to amaze all of us. Now, we did have a huge and devastating hiccup last year, but of course that's not gonna stop our media and the special people at Detroit Design Magazine from still creatively hosting the awards. They were able to pull it off this year in 2021, so let's give them a round of applause for that. Okay, look. Before we proceed with tonight's presentation, we do have to thank our sponsors who helped make this event possible. So please help me in giving a round of applause and a big thank you to our presenting sponsor, DOBI Real Estate. Our major sponsor is Advanced Plumbing and Heating Supply Company. Our gold sponsors, Fluor Detroit, along with Hall and Hunter Realtors. I heard an extra scream from the front there. And Trevaro, let's give it up for them as well. And without you, honoring Michigan's very talented design community this evening would not be possible, so a sincere thank you. Right now, I would like to invite to the stage Simon Thomas, the CEO of DOBI Real Estate, and tonight's presenting sponsor, joining me on stage to say a few words. And as he makes his way to the stage, let's take a look at a short video from them.
Helping people go from 2 million to 3, 5 to 8. We've had agents who have gone from 3 million to $24 million in a year. It's cool, and it's a really big way of how DOBI is going to be successful. Agent growth is the only way DOBI can grow. We are only as successful as our agents. So the core principle with growth that we're never going to eliminate is that relationship with the agent. We're going to build a team as we grow. The team is going to get bigger as we grow to manage and maintain those relationships. But it's not just about mass recruiting. To do more sales as a broker, get more agents. No, there's a lot of sales to be had with the current agents that are here if you just really help them grow their business. Retaining is another really important thing too. I think an average agent stays at an office 3.5 years, but we hope that DOBI is your last stop. That's very, very important to us.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for having us. When this opportunity was presented to us, I thought, what a better way for a new company like us to educate and be a part of a community, an industry that I love, and it's a big reason how DOBI was created. I get the question all the time, what's DOBI, who's DOBI? And we're a residential brokerage firm. It's that simple. We're a traditional brokerage firm that supports agents to go out and be the best agent that they can be, maximize an agent's potential. And part of how we came about was I've been in the industry just under around 10 years, actually going on my 10th year. And I thought, wow, like this industry has been so good to me. I grew up in the hospitality business. I was actually the guys behind the bar and serving you guys food on nights like this, and a lot of weddings, and that's what my family did. And every single day was the most important day of somebody's life, my whole life growing up. And my dad pounded it in our head. You gotta pay attention to details. And this is a great industry to grow up in, but you need to go do what you love. And I found real estate, and I took those principles and brought it into real estate. And DOBI's been around just under 3 years. We have roughly right around 80 agents, and a big milestone, we just hit top 10 in the market last month. And that's not being a national franchise. Thank you. You know, we're not a national franchise. We're not a 100-year-old name. It's something that we really just, I was an agent, we jumped and we said, we're gonna do this, and we're gonna, pay attention to details, do the things that I learned growing up and implement it into this business. So I really just saw the opportunity today to introduce ourselves. We're new, we're hungry, we're fun, we're exciting. We have an unbelievable team. Your industry is, there's a lot of synergy. We can work together. We can do a lot together. And my goal, our team's goal, is just to make both industries, yours and ours, better. So thank you for tonight. Congratulations to the winners, and keep working hard.
And a big thank you to you, Simon. We appreciate it. And let's hear it for DOBI Real Estate, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much. I love when we are able to start a big presentation like this, because details always make the difference. And in the details section of tonight's program, you are gonna see some beauties, from gorgeous tile to flooring. So let's get right on into it. Take a look.
Details. Millwork. In third place, CBI Design Professionals Incorporated with integrated architectural interiors. In second place, DeRosier Architects with Vogue Furniture. In first place, Brian Nieper Architecture PC with Jessica Nieper Interiors at Brian Nieper Architecture PC. Custom design millwork details cover the walls, ceilings, and built-ins that define the spaces in this home, creating a cohesive concept. The home exudes rich detail thanks to an understated elegance of clean lines and forms. It's truly custom. Stair and railing. In third place, Gary J. Gavalik, Architecture and Design, LLC. In second place, Jones Kina and Company with Gallery Steel, Northern Staircase Company. In first place, Van Brook and Associates with Elwood Interiors Incorporated. You gotta have art. The open stairway of this prairie-style lake house was thoughtfully placed in the core of the home, becoming a sculptural piece of modern art around which the open floor plan spaces are arranged. Decorative glass and mirror. In third place, John R. Glass, LLC. In second place, Elwood Interiors Incorporated with Van Brook and Associates, Vantage Construction. In first place, Van Brook Lux Homes with Elwood Interiors Incorporated. The design of the art glass here was inspired by a Frank Lloyd Wright home and a Georgia O'Keeffe painting. The panel's glass is handmade with a texture that gives it a dappled effect. Super unique. Flooring, rugs. In third place, Patricia Rhodes Consulting. In second place, Urema. In first place, Elwood Interiors Incorporated with Van Brook and Associates, Scott Group. The luxurious and subtle custom rug in this room embodies a topographical map of a river running through sun-bleached valleys. The pattern, Cambrian, emits tranquility. Gorgeous! Interior use of stone. In third place, Sea Arc Design with SLS Designs Incorporated. In second place, Angelini and Associates Architects with Johnson Brothers Construction, Ann Arbor. In first place, Anne-Marie Anton for its personal design. Here, a honed, oversized marble was used on the floors throughout the living room and kitchen, as well as in a polished slab for the fireplace. The result is a beautiful, neutral backdrop. Interior use of tile. In third place, Armina Interiors. In second place, Labra Design Build. In first place, Anna E. Hollis Design. Above the freestanding tub, a section of exposed brick became the starting point for this design and serves as the inspiration for the terracotta and gray palette. With a quiet push-pull of contrast and coordination, there's no matchy-matchy here. Interior, exterior lighting. In third place, Jones Kina and Company. In second place, Anne-Marie Anton for its personal design. In first place, Vogue Furniture with Dana Flory Interiors. There's nothing more impactful in a space than illumination, and considerable thought went into the design of this home's lighting. Each room has modern, recessed ceiling details with warm uplighting. Fireplace. In third place, Sea Arc Design with SLS Designs Incorporated. In second place, Anne-Marie Anton for its personal design. In first place, Oliver Max Incorporated with HM Homes. Black stone etched in a cross-hatched pattern with a matte etched finish evokes the colors of the home's exterior, but also adds a textural element. Well done! Custom cabinet installation. In third place, Main Street Design Build. In second place, Maison Birmingham with Marianne Jones, LLC. In first place, Vogue Furniture with Dana Flory Interiors. Each elevation of this space stands independently, creating detail and dimension while melding seamlessly with one another. The cabinetry acts as a bridge, wrapping the corner to connect the fireplace and staircase. Custom furniture. In third place, Gannis Manufacturing. In second place, Maison, Birmingham with Sullivan Strickler Design. In first place, Vogue Furniture with Interior Source LLC. Whether it's game day or movie night, this 1920s reproduction piece is brought into the 21st century with the touch of a button, revealing a 65-inch TV. Half Moon Custom bronze door pulls add just the right amount of jewelry to this French deco classic. Repurposed Furniture. In third place, Elwood Interiors Incorporated with Lux Homes. In second place, Laura Zender Design. In first place, Rima Cod Design. This client wanted his office to embody his love of cars, and we'd say mission accomplished. A search through a junkyard in England yielded a Series 2 Land Rover. All engine compartments were removed, and the car was painted. The entire frame was lifted and mounted on 4 iron legs, and the headlights were retrofitted with a low-voltage circuit to light up when in use.
And how incredible was all of that? I love coming to this event because you get to see such beautiful designs, and then you go home to your house and you're like, ugh. Why am I here? So we got a chance to see interiors and beautiful work that can be done inside of a home. Now, let's take a look at the exterior, shall we? I heard like 4 people say, come on, y'all, this is the first event you've been to in 14 months.
Gate,
here we go.
Fence, wall. In third place, Patricia Rhodes Consulting with Richard Haas. In second place, Michael J. Duell and Associates with DeRosier Architects. In first place, DeRosier Architects. We're glad you're here. An elegant wrought iron gate provides a fitting welcome to this magnificent French Renaissance-style home. The 6-foot-high gates are supported by 2 substantial limestone piers with intricate lanterns. It's a breathtaking example of what's to come. Exterior use of stone, tile, concrete. In third place, Van Brook Lux Homes with Oliver Max Incorporated. In second place, Michael J. Duell and Associates. In first place, DeRosier Architects. All of the arches in this French Renaissance-style home are adorned with double-step surrounds. The 2-tiered stone cornice is sculpted filigree with a decorative, continuous, natural slate roof. Meanwhile, deep azure glass mosaic tiles adorn the secluded swimming pool. Who wants to take a dip? I do. Residential swimming pool, spa. In third place, DeRosier Architects. In second place, Martini San Martino Design Group. In first place, Marino's Landscape. This one really takes you away. A backyard infinity pool makes you feel as though you're overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. The pool is positioned so the spa looks over the infinity edge and into the lake beyond. Deck, patio, porch. In third place, Michael J. Duell and Associates with DeRosier Architects. In second place, North and Birch Interior Design with Weberman Construction. In first place, Marino's Landscape. When can I move in? This patio features a fire pit and a dining space and is fully equipped with a custom stone fireplace, smart home lighting, music, bar, and flat screen television. The pool house, meanwhile, has everything you could dream of, including a sauna, steam room, bathroom, brick pizza oven, and full kitchen. Outdoor Fireplace. In third place, MJ Whalen Construction. In second place, Glenda Meeds Architects with Marianne Jones, LLC. In first place, Gary J. Gavalik Architecture and Design, LLC. An outdoor fireplace was a key component in the expansive renovation of a 1980s California contemporary-style ranch home. The dramatic brick and limestone feature joins visually to the kitchen and living areas, making it feel like an integral extension of those spaces. Residential landscape design under 1 acre. In third place, Motor City Landscaping. In second place, Motor City Landscaping. In first place, Patricia Rhodes Consulting with Richard Haas. This backyard space was almost completely unusable in its original condition. 5 separate elevations had to relate to the architecture and transition in a way that met municipal restrictions. The result is a backyard perfect for outdoor entertainment, play space, a garden, and more. Residential landscape design over 1 acre. In third place, Michael J. Duell and Associates. In second place, Marino's Landscape. In first place, Marino's Landscape. Using old world charms such as teakwood, limestone, and exposed aggregate, the linear design offers views of the pool from every angle of the home. The geometric European design has an unexpected twist, a touch of some Las Vegas resort-style landscape. Ante up! Exterior use of color. In third place, PRM Custom Builders with Kirkshire Design Group. In second place, Angelini and Associates Architects with Johnson Brothers Construction, Ann Arbor. In first place, Cynthia Evans Interiors. The hues of Walloon Lake and the sky inspired the choice of color for this home's exterior. The challenge was selecting a color that's found in nature but wasn't an earth tone. Fait accompli.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep that applause going. And join me in welcoming the president of Our Media, Mr. John Bellardo.
Thank you, Evrod. So he and I were talking before the event, and I said, have you read this script yet? And he said, no, I'll just give it a quick read. So he spends about 2 minutes reading it, and he's basically winging the whole thing effortlessly. I got to sit up here with notes and read all this stuff in advance, but he's a real pro, and I'd just like to thank him again for being here now for, I think it's our 5th year. So thanks, Evrod. Well, how fabulous is it to be here in person for the 17th annual Detroit Design Awards? When we last met, it was virtually 16 months ago. You were stuck with me on a video. Now, thank God, we're back here live, so it is great to be back. A big thanks to all of you who've entered these awards, and a special thanks for you who've been a part of these awards from the very beginning. And as I look around the room, there are a number of you who have been a part of this awards for that many years, so thank you very much. I know many of you entered works that were created over this past year, and I salute you and every winner tonight for your fortitude for getting it done through these very trying times. I also want to thank the Our Media marketing team who puts on this great event every year, and to our editorial staff who makes our great magazines come to life. I'm also excited this year because we've added a couple of new judges to the panel. The first is Iantha Carley of Iantha Interiors in Maryland, and Jamie Herzlinger of Boca Raton, Florida. These are two top-notch designers who contributed many fresh insights this year, and you can read more about them and the rest of our panel of judges in tonight's program. But now, let's take a look at these beautiful interiors.
Interiors. Show house room. In second place, Textures Design. In first place, Birch Design Associates. Americana at its finest. This room is a tribute to classic, traditional design and to the American designers behind all of the furnishings, fabric, and lighting selections. Subtle and sophisticated, it whispers a theme of familiarity as well as a sense of pride in its American details. Laundry room, mud room. In third place, Jessica Nieper Interiors at Brian Nieper Architecture, PC, with Dana Flory Interiors. In second place, Castler Construction Incorporated. In first place, California Closets with Toll Brothers. The client needed her mudroom to function for large family gatherings as well as everyday life. Gold hardware and hooks paired with contrasting textured gray wood gray paneling complement the flooring and overall design. An integrated toe kick and partition lighting add a wow factor we love. Utility, garage. In third place, Patricia Rhodes Consulting with California Closets. In second place, eView 360. In first place, M. William Designs with Agrippa's Construction, Eurocraft Interiors. An industrial garage shell was transformed into 3 floors of over-the-top opulence where a rotating collection of fine automobiles is showcased. Automobile eye candy was hoisted to a second-floor viewing platform with a glass-enclosed office above, ensuring a getaway from the everyday grind. Specialty room. In third place, Johnson Custom Homes. In second place, Jessica Nieper Interiors at Brian Nieper Architecture, PC, with Brian Nieper Architecture, PC. In first place, MJ Whalen Construction. The design team wasn't horsing around when they worked with the homeowner to create the function and one-of-a-kind style she desired at this equestrian estate. The barn contains stalls for 10 horses plus a riding arena, grooming area, wash stall, full bath, observation room, laundry, tax storage, rooms for feed, medication and equipment, and an apartment for a live-in trainer. Wine room. In third place, Vanbrook Lux Homes with Elwood Interiors Incorporated. In second place, CBI Design Professionals Incorporated with Integrated Architectural Interiors. In first place, Joseph Philip Craig Custom Homes with Brian Nieper Architecture, PC. This wine room was designed to be seen and is a focal point from the foyer, first floor living spaces, and second floor. A frameless glass pivot hinge door creates a seamless flow of travel into the interior spaces while marble flooring enhances the luxurious feel. Cheers! Bar. In third place, Vogue Furniture with the Rosier Architects. In second place, Carrie Long Interiors with Vogue Furniture. In first place, C-Arc Design with SLS Designs Incorporated. This lower level bar serves up an invitation for enjoyment. The warmth from the backlit bar front with pewter mosaic tile greets guests as they take a seat in a swivel counter stool. The space is finished with a smoked, mirrored backsplash featuring brushed gold accents and an oh-so-mysterious hidden door to the prep kitchen. Conservatory, screen room, sunroom. In third place, C-Arc Design with SLS Designs Incorporated. In second place, Marianne Jones, LLC. In first place, James Douglas Interiors, LLC. Extending the interior outward was the goal of this screened-in porch. Visually impactful and furnished with a hanging daybed ideal for daydreaming and napping, sculptural lounge chairs, and large custom cocktail table, this space is perfect for entertainment and leisure. Children's room, play space. In third place, Anna E. Hollis Design. In second place, Designed by MK Incorporated. In first place, Annie Cordes Interiors. This children's room showcases a mixture of vintage and new pieces. The wallpaper on the ceiling is a whimsical scene with foxes, wolves, birds, and all the serenity of the night sky. A moonlight chandelier floats over the lucite and walnut crib, while a floating bookcase houses vintage books. Let's play! Guest Suite. In third place, Anne-Marie Anton for its personal design. In second place, Cottage Company Interiors with Cottage Company of Harbor Springs. In first place, DeRosier Architects with Heartwood Custom Builders. How do we become guests here? 2 generous, private, and cozy guest suites are part of this exquisite timber home. The cathedral ceilings are supported by white oak beams with tongue-and-groove white oak boards. One cozy window is the perfect place for reading. The second bay window reveals a wonderful lake view. Powder room. In third place, Kathleen McGovern Studio with Bashori Residential Development, LLC. In second place, CBI Design Professionals Incorporated with Integrated Architectural Interiors. In first place, Dana Flory Interiors with Vogue Furniture. Modern and contemporary at its core, this powder room was layered with natural and earth-based materials. A concrete trough sink sits atop the rosewood vanity and features a custom slit drain and wall-mounted knurled brass faucet. Seated glass adds a subtle layer of twinkling light. Exquisite. Bath up to 150 square feet. In third place, James Douglas Interiors, LLC with Architectural Kitchens. In second place, Jane Spencer Designs with Victor Talia Architecture. In first place, Anna E. Hollis Design. In this spa-inspired room, with its deep soaking tub, Mercer sconces, and an Art Deco-inspired mirror are showstoppers. The space is awash in textured gray tiles, cement, and dark cabinets. Thick concrete floors drove the decision to elevate the shower and tub on a tiled platform. Bath, more than 150 square feet. In third place, Authentic Kitchen and Design. In second place, Interior Source LLC with Vogue Furniture. In first place, Marianne Jones LLC with Maison Birmingham. Talk about attention to detail. A tumbled gray and white marble hexagon pattern is the focal point for this master suite. The hexagonal shape was repeated in the center chandelier of milk glass and polished nickel, cabinet hardware, and wall sconces. Kitchen, up to 200 square feet. In third place, Margot Interiors with cobblestone kitchen and bath. In second place, R.L. Concetti. In first place, Maison Birmingham with KSI kitchen and bath. For this suite kitchen, the client requested classic with a twist. Lifting the island off of the floor and giving it a lighter, furniture-like appearance makes the room seem larger. An intriguing mix of polished nickel and antique brass tones gives the space character and depth. Other fine details, such as the tile artwork alcove over the sink, lend personality aplenty. Kitchen between 201 and 500 square feet. In third place, Johnson Custom Homes. In second place, Cottage Company Interiors with Cottage Company of Harbor Springs. In first place, Labra Design Build. The challenge, remodel a kitchen in a mid-century modern quad level. A load-bearing column in the middle of the room anchors the island. Duplicating the column created a space for open shelving between the kitchen and dining space. Existing beams were refinished to blend with the new ceiling. Let's eat! Kitchen, more than 500 square feet. In third place, R.L. Concetti. In second place, Maison Birmingham with Marianne Jones, LLC. In first place, Elizabeth Fields Design with Perspectives Custom Cabinetry. Water damage from an ice storm opened the way to reconceptualize this kitchen and separate dining room into a colorful, functional space. A highlight wall with graphic wallpaper anchors the dining space and dramatizes the vivid color scheme. Suite. Traditional Master Suite. In third place, Meg Corley Premier Interiors. In second place, Visbean Architects. In first place, DeRosier Architects with Kitchen Choreography. This cozy and private master suite boasts an amazing lakeside view. The expansive cathedral ceilings are supported by white oak beams with tongue-and-groove white oak boards. Floor-to-ceiling windows offer an expansive view of the beach and lake beyond. Contemporary Master Suite. In third place, R.L. Concetti. In second place, Anne-Marie Anton for its personal design with Vogue Furniture. In first place, Marianne Denke Design Group. A boutique hotel ambiance was the ultimate goal for this master retreat, which features both tailored and lush elements. Rich textures, interesting patterns, wall-to-wall draperies, sculptural elements, and a cozy sitting area tie the space together. What time is checkout? Traditional dining room. In third place, Van Brook Lux Homes with Oliver Max Incorporated. In second place, Jane Spencer Designs. In first place, James Douglas Interiors, LLC. Classic forms paired with modern finishes produce a fresh interior. Meanwhile, the palette of ivory, taupe, and soft gold is subtle and elegant. A crystal beaded chandelier and French-wired crystal buffet lamps add romance and then some. Contemporary dining room. In third place, Van Brook Lux Homes with Oliver Max Incorporated. In second place, R.L. Concetti. In first place, Valerie Denke Design Group. This dining room is the talk of the town. Grass cloth wall covering adds texture and depth, while bold patterns on the host and hostess chair and rug create excitement. A found art piece ties everything together with its hues of mauve, from the grass cloth wall covering and green to complement the velvet side chairs. A touch of gold provides balance. Traditional foyer. In third place, Textures Design. In second place, James Douglas Interiors, LLC. In first place, Stahlberg Design. Here, an oversized glass door with large-scale mullions and functional gas lanterns greets each visitor. Along the hallway, oversized linen and brass lanterns create a rhythm against the honey-stained oak floors and dark-painted black door. Pendants accentuate the height of the ceiling and lead guests forward where a large silk art piece is on display. Entrez-vous! Contemporary foyer. In third place, Rockman Design Build. In second place, Joseph Philip Craig Custom Homes with Brian Nieper Architecture, PC. In first place, Anne-Marie Anton for its personal design. Contemporary yet warm, this foyer is full of architectural interest. From the custom-built walnut front door to the floating walnut staircase and the bronze chain chandelier, guests are intrigued the second they enter. Traditional living room, great room. In third place, C-Arc Design with SLS Designs Incorporated. In second place, CBI Design Professionals Incorporated with Colleen Farrell Design. In first place, Martini San Martino Design Group. The living, dining, and kitchen spaces share an 18-foot tall timber beam ceiling with an additional layer of clerestory windows, flooding the rooms with natural light. Beauty wherever you look. Contemporary living room, great room. In third place, Anne-Marie Anton for its personal design with Vogue Furniture. In second place, Oliver Max Incorporated with HM Homes. In first place, Valerie Denke Design Group. Talk about drama! You're welcomed into the great room by two custom 10-foot tall metal panel dividers. The fireplace reaches all the way up with the marble, and 3 steps on the side create depth. Meanwhile, antique mirror glass tiles amaze. Traditional interior design, more than one room. In third place, Cottage Company Interiors with Cottage Company of Harbor Springs. In second place, Van Brook Lux Homes with Oliver Max Incorporated. In first place, Jessica Nieper Interiors at Brian Nieper Architecture, PC, with Dana Flory Interiors. A light palette connects this home's interiors. The bones of the project include extensive trim, millwork, custom built-ins, and molding. The home exudes rich detail throughout, but it's that casual livability we love. Contemporary interior design, more than one room. In third place, AZD Associates with Watson Construction. In second place, Candace Mary Interiors. In first place, Oliver Max Incorporated with HM Homes. A crisp, modern home makes a statement in sparkling white. bleached white oak plank floors and super white trim and walls set up a balanced black and white interior. Black interior windows add an architectural element to the rooms. Stunning! Library, study. In third place, Carrie Long Interiors. In second place, Meg Corley Premier Interiors. In first place, CBI Design Professionals Incorporated with integrated architectural interiors. When the homeowners shared their vision, they described a library with the feel of the old law library at the University of Michigan, but they didn't want it to feel heavy. That request got the design wheels turning, and the result is a 2-story, grand and bright library. Go blue? Home office. In third place, Candace Mary Interiors. In second place, Sharon Corey Interiors. In first place, Rima Cod Design. This space steered itself into the win category with a trunk full of creativity. A custom desk was built out of an old Land Rover as a nod to the client's passion for cars. To complete the look, a custom Michigan-made map of the United States assembled out of old reclaimed license plates was mounted behind the desk. The ambient color-changing light adds a soothing touch to the space. Galvanized steel planters frame out the desk and add some greenery to the overall feel of the space. Use of a collection, antiques, or art. In third place, Jones Keena and Company. In second place, Dana Flory Interiors. In first place, Angelini and Associates Architects with Johnson Brothers Construction, Ann Arbor. The father of one of the homeowners was a graphic artist for the auto industry during the Mad Men era of advertising. His work was featured in a calendar for GM Diesel in 1962, and the pages now grace the walls of this sitting area. Neat idea! Use of color. In third place, CBI Design Professionals Incorporated with Cole Wagner Cabinetry. In second place, Dana Flory Interiors. In first place, Laura Zender Design. This dining room renovation in Ann Arbor was completed in 2020. The warm melon wall color and earthy textiles were chosen to complement the beautiful, vibrant colors in the photograph. Stunning results! Use of fabrics, upholstery. In third place, Laura Zender Design. In second place, Dana Flory Interiors. In first place, Anne-Marie Anton for its personal design. It's all about sheer beauty here, where floor-to-ceiling silk embroidered drapery panels add texture and drama, and layover sheers that allow light to filter through while still creating the moody vibe the client was looking for. Wall treatment. In third place, Fifi and Coco. In second place, Laura Zender Design. In first place, Anne-Marie Anton for its personal design with Vogue Furniture. Rosewood panels lay horizontally across the walls of this living room and entry. The panels not only look beautiful, but they hide a television that's next to the fireplace and create a warm backdrop for the homeowner's treasured painting. They also seamlessly hide the entry to the master suite and an elevator. Clever! Window treatment. In third place, Cottage Company Interiors with Cottage Company of Harbor Springs. In second place, Mariella's Custom Draperies. In first place, Creative Windows. At nearly 14 feet wide, this window presented a unique design challenge: how to provide proper scale to the window treatment without overpowering the view and dampening natural light. The final design features a multi-layered fabric treatment. The fabrics and trim blend traditional grandeur with a whimsical airiness and splash of color. Closet. In third place, California Closets. In second place, House of M Design with Van Brook Luxe Homes. In first place, California Closets with Toll Brothers. Every inch of usable space was maximized, ensuring functionality paired with the client's desired aesthetic. Crown molding against the slanted ceiling plays with the depth in the space beautifully. Mirrors are strategically placed on door fronts and above drawers to enhance and enlarge the room. Glam City. Finished basement. In third place, C-Arc Design with SLS Designs Incorporated. In second place, Maison Birmingham with Spire Integrated Systems. In first place, 5/8. The client wanted a modern, clean look with subtle industrial elements. Custom steel and glass walls were utilized for the wine cellar and exercise room to display their functionality and make the basement feel open. The living room, lounge, and wet bar are on a raised floor to help delineate the otherwise open floor plan. Custom millwork mixes natural walnut, concrete, and white oak. Come on down!
And we love seeing all the beautiful designs. Really makes you rethink your own home, doesn't it? And we like that. So big congratulations to all of the winners, and we loved seeing those designs there on the screen. Right now we want to take a look at some of the stunning designs in the commercial design world. And after looking at some of these, I'm definitely going to be making a few purchases. Take a look.
Commercial design. Retail interior design. In third place, Iannuzzi Studio with Midwest Common. In second place, Architectural Salvage Warehouse of Detroit. In first place, New Standard. The subject design is a premium cannabis dispensary called New Standard in Hazel Park. The floor was polished to create unique visual character, walls were demolished and replaced, and custom millwork and wood finishes achieve a warm feel while ensuring practical functionality. Hemp Hemp Hooray! Restaurants, bars. In third place, 5/8. In second place, Gannis Manufacturing with Kyle Evans Design. In first place, Patrick Thompson Design. Constructed in 1966 as the Professional Plaza office tower, this structure became known as the Hammer and Nail Building for its iconic neon sign, a series of hammers striking a nail. Hammer and Nail in Detroit pays homage to the building's mid-century origins while restoring its sign to a place of prominence. The cocktail bar is often enjoyed by patrons attending a performance at Orchestra Hall directly across the street. Office. In third place, Maison Birmingham. In second place, Inform Studio. In first place, Pop House. The task was to transform a dilapidated sugar factory into a delightful blend of culture, music, and intention for an ad agency's headquarters, translation, in Brooklyn, New York. The rehabbed exterior glistens with a nod to the lattice structure of sugar crystals. Custom graphics pop, delivering energy and color. Lobby. In third place, M1 DTW Architects. In second place, Spaces Interior Design. In first place, Gannis Manufacturing with Island Studio Incorporated. Bond Vet in New York City ensures a friendly experience for pets and their owners. Tiered upholstered seating wraps around the lobby, providing an immersive experience, while the reception desk features an interactive scratch pole for cats. Commercial Building Architecture. In third place, Mosheri Homes with Blossom Springs by Mosheri. In second place, M1 DTW Architects. In first place, Davis & Davis Interior Design. The goal was to make an office building, O'Hare International Center in Rosemont, Illinois, welcoming and inviting. Moving the security desk made room for a lounge area. Cladding the existing red granite and porcelain tile provided an updated foundation for adding graphic art, suspended lighting, a new security desk, and stylish furnishings. Well done! Commercial Landscape. In third place, Michael J. Duell and Associates. In second place, Architectural Salvage Warehouse of Detroit. In first place, Marino's Landscape. The upbeat restaurant bar called Bar Verona in Washington needed a sense of privacy. The concept was to be comfortable without being too fancy. The outdoor patio has collapsible patio doors that allow for an open eatery experience in summer and a cozy atmosphere during winter. The boxwood green walls are complemented by tidy boxwood hedging. The first round's on me.
Yes, let's give him a round of applause and keep that applause going as we welcome again to the stage the president of our media, Mr. John Bellardo.
Thank you again, Everett, and hello again, everybody. I'm so excited about this next segment. We're about to announce and honor new and upcoming talent in the design industry. It's nearly time to announce the winner of this year's Brian Killian Rising Star Award. Named in the honor of the late designer in 2005, the award celebrates the extraordinary design work of some of the area's best up-and-coming talent. Before we make that announcement, however, let's recognize past recipients of the Brian Killian Rising Star Award. Let's give a big round of applause for all these past winners. And now I would like to ask 2020 Rising Star Victoria Vanderpoort to join me on the stage to present the award to this year's winner. Now, Victoria didn't get to enjoy last year a live event. She won virtually, but congratulations nonetheless, Victoria. Thank you for being here. I know a lot of you have started to see this designer's name around the state and in the pages of Detroit Design. But we're going to go back a few years. When she was a little girl, so now you know it's a female, she'd sit at her grandfather's drafting table, watching him work, and found herself fascinated with creating spaces. Even the chore of raking fall leaves led to colorful floor plans for houses, she tells her team. After exploring the United States in her 20s, our rising star attended the Art Institute of California, Sacramento, and graduated with a bachelor's degree in interior design. I think she knows she's won. She moved back home to Michigan 8 years ago and worked in the business before landing a position in 2016 as a junior designer at Elwood Interiors in Birmingham. Valerie Denke, come on up and receive the award from one of your Elwood colleagues.
Oh my God, it's such a special night to receive this from my former coworker and such an incredible designer and someone I'm lucky to call a really good friend, Victoria. It's so special to receive that from her. This is one of my favorite nights of the year, every year. It's such a good night to just accept or to celebrate with everybody, all the vendors, the designers, the architects, the builders, all the vendors at MDC, everybody. It's always such a fun night for me. Thank you. It's been such a hard year and working from home, and I'd just like to thank Amanda, who is my biggest mentor, not just for design, but for teaching me all the integrity and accountability of the business. And she's so amazing, and I'm so lucky to work with her. John and Donna, Ryan and Rachel Leith of Lux Homes, such a good company to work for, and it's so great. Everybody at the MDC. Lastly, and most importantly, I'd like to thank my son, this has been such a hard year for everybody, working from home and virtual learning, and he's been so patient, and he's been my biggest cheerleader and biggest fan, so thank him especially, and just thank you, everybody. This is such a good night, and thank you.
Congratulations again, Valerie. So this was the 16th time we've given out that award, and it's really fun to see now so many former Brian Killian Rising Star Award winners with their names up here having won awards tonight. So congratulations again. All right, our next presenter tonight is Josh Moss, the Vice President of Advanced Plumbing and Heating Supply. Josh.
Hello, everybody. What a great evening it is. So many wonderful designs. It's nice to recognize so many faces in the crowd. I have even had the pleasure of working with many of you on the number of these projects. Advanced Plumbing is celebrating 101 years in business, all in the city of Detroit. We started our family business here in the city of Detroit in 1920 from across the street of what used to be the Wonder Bread factory, which is now Motor City Casino. We consider ourselves very lucky to be able to contribute to your work with our products and hope to continue to do so for many years to come. Now, let's find out who won in one of my favorite sections, homes.
Homes. Historic renovation, restoration. In third place, Anna E. Hollis Design. In second place, North and Birch Interior Design with Weberman Construction. In first place, McIntosh Porous Associates. This historic property is the oldest residence on the street. It was originally a farmhouse dating back to 1901. The goal was to update and modernize the existing farmhouse for a more contemporary aesthetic. Goal met! Small space remodel up to 1,000 square feet. Third place, architectural resource. In second place, CBI Design Professionals Incorporated with Colleen Farrell Design. In first place, Glenda Meeds Architects. This project involved removing walls in an existing ranch, eliminating formal living spaces, and reimagining the layout and finishes for an open, fresh, loft-like condo alternative with casual living and entertaining space. Lovely! Large remodel, more than 1,000 square feet. In third place, Ford Design Build Remodel. In second place, Johnson Custom Homes with Krieger Clad Architects Incorporated. In first place, Sterling Development Corporation. This 100-year-old colonial home was completely restored and upgraded. Amenities include an elevator, wine room, and a more open floor plan. There's even a reclaimed wood floor from a Detroit firehouse on the second floor. The exterior and landscaping were also upgraded. Addition project. In third place, Glenda Meeds Architects. In second place, CBI Design Professionals Incorporated with Colleen Farrell Design. In first place, Johnson Custom Homes with Krieger Clad Architects Incorporated. The homeowners wanted a front porch that was open and inviting. It was also important to design a home that was welcoming, comfortable, and contained ample daylight, as well as being energy efficient, and the addition had to feel as if it was always there. Nice job! Apartment, loft, condo. In third place, authentic kitchen and design with MJ Whalen Construction. In second place, R.L. Concetti. In first place, R.L. Concetti with Sarah Pupa. A young family purchased an industrial space in Detroit and wanted to transform it into a home. To honor the roots of the building, the steel I-beams, original concrete floors, and exposed brick were kept and infused with a natural, earthy feel. Neat! Vacation home in Michigan. In third place, DeRosier Architects with Heartwood Custom Builders. In second place, AZD Associates with Pearsall Construction. In first place, Allegretti Architects Incorporated. Check out this beauty and its cutting-edge, sustainable vibe. Embracing the dune topography on the site helped to creatively inform the lakeside configuration of the home's shape, while simultaneously designing an efficient tower home. Vacation home outside of Michigan. In third place, Visbean Architects. In second place, DeRosier Architects with Perla Lici Interior Design. In first place, AZD Associates. This house was designed for minimal maintenance and lots of relaxing. The exterior is a blend of stone, wood, stucco with metal accents, and a metal roof. The wood is actually a maintenance-free tile. Floor-to-ceiling glass provides panoramic views of the pool and waterway. The kitchen has retractable doors leading to a detached cabana with cooking appliances and a bar. It's the perfect no-maintenance getaway. New model home. In third place, Mosheri Homes. In second place, ASI Kitchen and Bath with Mosheri Homes. In first place, Cottage Company Interiors with Cottage Company of Harbor Springs. A 6-bedroom, 6-bathroom home located along Harbor Springs' historic waterfront features 6,800 square feet of indoor-outdoor living space, a rooftop deck with an outdoor kitchen and fireplace, a hydraulic elevator, and a walkout lower level with a covered patio, water views, and bike garage. So much beauty. Contemporary architecture up to 4,000 square feet. In third place, Giraffe Design Build. In second place, Inform Studio with Vistal Homes. In first place, A-Lane Architecture. A Scandinavian-inspired contemporary home is unexpected among traditional homes. The floor plan was efficiently laid out to accommodate the Phase 2 addition of a garage with an in-law suite that extends the simple gable volume towards the rear. The house is fairly close to the sidewalk and street, so there's a balance within the front elevation of windows and wall, allowing for plenty of natural light and privacy. Unique! Contemporary architecture, more than 4,000 square feet. In third place, Brian Nieper Architecture PC with Oliver Max Incorporated. In second place, McIntosh Horace Associates. In first place, Van Brook & Associates with Elwood Interiors Incorporated. This gorgeous prairie-style house sits on the crest of a hill, showcasing magnificent panoramic views of a tranquil lake. Beautifully articulated horizontal and vertical lines, delineated in stone, brick, wood, metal, and glass, root the home to the land and are repeated throughout the interior design. Traditional architecture, up to 4,000 square feet. In third place, Angelini & Associates Architects with Brian Robards Custom Homes. In second place, MJ Whalen Construction. In first place, DeRosier Architects with Heartwood Custom Builders. The home its owners call Timbers was created to be a lodge-style structure that takes advantage of lake and forest views. It's a simple, one-level cottage featuring a full-length central great room. It's just what they wanted. Traditional architecture, more than 4,000 square feet. In third place, Glenda Meeds Architects. In second place, Martini San Martino Design Group. In first place, Brian Nieper Architecture PC with Joseph Philip Craig Custom Homes. Establishing a strong connection to the northern Michigan beachfront on this large and heavily wooded hillside site was the goal. 2 flanking 4-car garage wings act as retaining walls and create a motor court entry to the main level of the home. Traditional cottage-style interiors evoke comfort. Grab your beach towels! And now for the night's final 2 categories, Reader's Choice and Best Overall Home. Reader's Choice. The awards program includes an opportunity for readers to cast a vote in the special Reader's Choice Best Overall Home category at DetroitDesignMag.com. Among the several commendable options, Detroit Design readers chose a modern farmhouse by MJ Whalen Construction. Kudos all around to the folks at this Milford-based company. The home, also in Milford, is perfectly situated on a sprawling 4-acre site. At 5,000 square feet, the modern farmhouse-style home, completed in 2019, looks as if it's been there for decades and is actually a new build that replaced an existing home on the expansive property. Finally, for the category you've all been waiting for, Best Overall Home. The dozens of entries in Overall Home represent design styles ranging from inviting lakeside retreats to fabulously classic structures. Here are the talented winners. Best Overall Home. In third place, Vanbrook Lux Homes with Elwood Interiors Incorporated. In second place, Labra Design Build. In first place, Marion Denke Design Group. Leaving behind a traditional home, this family was ready to build their dream home. No detail was overlooked, from custom cabinetry in the kitchen and bathrooms to custom furnishings, floor coverings, and accessories. The homeowners weren't afraid of color or materials, so with the freedom to use deep, dark tones and to mix metals and glass and showcase patterns and textures, their vision was brought to life. Congratulations, Marion Denke!
Yes, and a big congratulations to them. You can read more about it in the best overall home category and a few other categories as well in the magazine, so make sure you pick that up. And congratulations, Marion Denke Design Group. Let's give them a round of applause. And congratulations, this round of applause is to all of tonight's winners. And now, I have the pleasure and the honor to reveal the cover of this issue, chosen from a project that we actually got a chance to see earlier this evening in the interior use of tile and historic renovation categories. This beautiful space can be found in a renovated historic carriage house in Detroit. Talk about excellent material choices. Big congratulations going to, they know who they are, Anahi Hollis Design. Congratulations to them. And we do invite you to pick up your award at the plaque table on your way out. Give yourselves a round of applause, everybody. This is our first, I don't want to say post-pandemic event, but you know what I mean. Post-vaccine event. There we go, right? And we're so glad that you chose to come out and be here with us tonight. Did you have a good time? I said, did you have a good time? There we go. And we hope to see your smiling faces at the next hour event. Please enjoy your drinks, your dessert, and your coffee. This concludes tonight's program. We certainly hope you enjoyed yourself. We definitely enjoyed having you here. And we will see you next time. Thank you, everybody. Have a good night. I'm Everett Castamy from WDIV Local 4 News Today. Thank you.